Then you're probably wondering what's through these doors. Well, I'm going to show you a little bit of a sneak peek. So through Welcome to another installment of Property Vlogs. Today I've got the biggest smile on my face because I'm here to tour this gorgeous house behind me. It's the Bridgeford by Miller Homes, and we are at the Clevewood development located in Thornbury, which is in Gloucestershire, 15 miles away from Bristol, the centre of Bristol. So it's a fantastic location if you work in Bristol city centre. Right, let's talk about what we're here to tour, shall we? It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom house plus a downstairs toilet. There's a double garage just off the side over there. And obviously you can see how beautiful this house looks. This house is on a 1,885 square footage footprint. And if you're looking for pricing information, all of that is available via the description. Just excited to get started. So let's get started, shall we? So the front of the property has the shrubbed boundary, which I love. It's going to be really beautiful when it's all fully grown out. You've got lawn to the sides of the property. Access to the back is that way. But let's look at the actual property, shall we? So you've got this gorgeous red brick which has this brown mixture in it as well. You've got this alcove here, so it shelters you from the rain. You've got a bit of a porch, and then you've got this feature front door with glass panels and a black statement door right in the middle. Let's go inside and conclude the rest of the tour. Welcome home. Wow. Okay, right, let me close that off. Peace and quiet, and welcome home. Welcome to this tour, which is going to start right now. So what's our first impressions now that we're in this house? My first impression is this amazing feature arrangement to the front door. I absolutely love these obscure panels of glass between the doors, because not only does it obviously bring in lots of light, it also has a bit of privacy as well, and it's a nice feature to have that you don't get in most new modern kind of show homes. So let's talk about what we're seeing. We're seeing 2 doors off this main entrance. The first door over here is a control panel, storage space. It is actually a cloak room with a light fixture in there. And then the next door, I'm going to whiz you over, there's another cloak room. So you can see this one has actually been staged with the hooks and the jackets. So you have the option to have one for storage if you want, and the other one just for coats and shoes. And they both have lights in them, which is great and makes it super practical. So now that we're fully in the hall, we've talked about the doors, and now that we're here, let's talk about what we're seeing here. I keep looking at the floor because the floor is this beautiful wood effect ceramic tile, and it flows through the whole of the ground floor. So I love that continuity about it. And then let's talk about our doors for a second. So the doors have this kind of like satin white finish on it, and then the handles, the ironmongery, are chrome, and then the hinges are just standard white. So it's very, very minimal and modern. The architraves around the door like square with like a little bit of a beveled edge on the inside, and they go really nicely with the square edge skirting boards as well. Love it. So that is basically your palette for the main ground floor. The first room that I want to show you is through here, and this room is like a very, very beautifully staged study. But again, we like to say think outside the box, really. So we're thinking about the size of this room and the location. It's at the front of the house, so it makes a fantastic study. But if you wanted, it could be like a separate bonus dining room, or maybe a playroom, a cinema room, or a spare bedroom for like a guest, an overnight guest. You've got windows facing the front of the property, radiator, nice and warm and cozy. It's a really good sized room. So I'm just thinking where to take you next. Let's look at this next room over here. This is our downstairs toilet. So this is the powder room. I love, again, it's sideways entry. So you enter on the side, you've got the toilet and the sink here, and then a radiator behind me, ticks all the boxes. And then it's in a great location. just off the main hallway. We're not going to go in there just yet, but we are going to take a little glimpse at this staircase. And isn't it such an amazing feature? I don't know if you can come closer, Brian, just look up there and just see how connected you are with the rest of the house. That's all still to come next. I am going to just show you quickly under the stairs, just over here. This is ample storage, and it is just great to have every nook and cranny utilized for storage. So let's go into the first proper room, and that will be over here. So this is the first proper room, like I said, on this floor, and this is your family room, and I just absolutely love it. Not only do I love the staging, but I also love the architecture, aka the actual size of the room, the shape of the room. It's a rectangular floor plan, which makes it easy to create a focal point, and that's this over here. Obviously it's up to you where you want to put your focal point, but it kind of beckons it on this wall. I love the console and the furniture, the oversized lamp, but guys, look at this paneling. It is just stunning. The paneling really brings this space to life. You've got a large window facing the front of the property again, and a radiator, and then you've got a bonus radiator at the end of the room just over here. Love the carpeting they've gone with in this show home. It's super plush, just makes it a very cozy space. And then you're probably wondering what's through these doors. Well, I'm going to show you a little bit of a sneak peek. So through these doors, you can imagine bringing someone round, and through these doors is this gorgeous, gorgeous space, which is your dining area. But we'll show you more of that in a second. Let's go round back to the hallway, and I will show you a glimpse of the staircase again. That's our study, our downstairs toilet. But the space I really, really want to show you is through here. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. Speechless. So let's go through the space. We've got the kitchen on that side, dining behind me, but let's quickly touch base and let me show you through this door is the room that we just saw the sneak peek of. This is our formal dining room, our formal entertainment dining room. And doesn't this house just scream like entertainment? It is so beautiful. I love, again, the paneling. It's like a different style, continued from the lounge. We've got paneling, but in a vertical arrangement. And we've got the radiator cover done in like the same color, and it's very moody, intense, theatrical. You've got a circular dining table, and I think it's 2, 4, 6. It's actually done as a 6-seater right now, but obviously whatever size you want to put in is up to you. And then we've got double doors off this space that go into the garden. The flow is just excellent, because you can just imagine you bring your friends round, you're all having like coffees or let's say little nibbles in here, and then you open these double doors and they're kind of gobsmacked and blown away by the arrangement right in front of them. Then you have dinner, and then you can have wine and settle back in the main lounge, or go into this space. This space is so fantastic. This is your open plan dining and kitchen. But again, it doesn't have to be a dining. You could swap the dining table out for a living area if you wanted to. But right now it is a 10-seater, very wide dining table that they've put in here. And the staging is awesome, because when they put large oversized pieces of furniture, you can be confident that your furniture would fit easily in this space. So a 10-seater, 10 guests can fit around here easily. This is kind of like a little bit of a pop out on the plan as well. And then it leads straight off here into the garden. As you can see, if you just come closer, just through these double doors, you can just open the doors into the garden, and we're going to insert the garden tour bonus clip right now. So this is the utility / laundry room access to the garden, but let's walk down this path and I'm going to show you through this timber gate is the garden. Right, so this is the garden that we've been talking about. And as you can see, the size of it is just incredible. You've got the brick walls to the boundary, you've got the mix of stone there from the other parts of the development, and then you've got your garage behind you. There's a lot of lawn here, and obviously it's a show home, so there's planting and shrubs. You would get the paving slabs and the lawn, and then the rest is up to you to do what you make of it. You can see the back of the house from here. You can see the pop out in the middle with the double French doors, the French doors on that side, the kitchen window over there, and the rest of the house from here. You can also see your garage from there, which has the same color palette and materials. And there's also a door to access the garage from the garden. So yeah, guys, that's the garden tour for you. Now that you've seen the garden, let's go back into this space. So you can see it's staged as a dining table. The room is staged as a dining area. And then you've got 3 aspects, windows either side, and a large double French doors at the garden. It's a really nice proportion, and that leads nicely to more informal eating spaces. So the breakfast area is kind of like a breakout space. It's got 3 stools at the moment, but I think you probably fit in 4 people. And I just love the worktop as well. I love the granite, the quality of the worktop, and you can just see the kitchen, admire the shape of the kitchen and the way the kitchen looks from this like vantage point. This kitchen is a U-shaped kitchen. You've got the peninsula over here, and then ample worktop space all the way across. So let's see, where should I start, Brian? Where should I start? Okay, I'm going to start over here. So you've got storage spaces under here. Just give you a sneak peek. Very quality, high quality doors, because they're all on soft closers. And then you've got a temperature controlled wine cooler in there. I love that. And then you've got storage again here. And I love when I see really tidy pipe work under the sink, because it means that that space under there is very, very usable. And then you've got your 1.5 bowls as well, 1.5 bowl sink, stainless steel, and then these integrated grooves, the strainers integrated into the worktop. And I love the fact that we've got an upstand and the sill is made out of the same material, which makes it so easy to clean and keep water away from those surfaces. And then you've got the window as well, right in front of the sink, which makes washing up and tidying up a much more pleasurable experience. I just wanted you to look at these sockets as well. So you can see the chrome sockets, they've got the USB charge points as well. That is definitely going to be an upgrade as well, but it's nice to have that option, kind of lift all the sockets up and kind of have them kind of like sparkling really, and really enhance the space. We've got, oh, before we leave, we've got these cool spotlights kind of embedded in the baseboard, in the panel underneath. Then we've got the spotlights also embedded in here as well. These are all options you can add on. We've got wall mounted storage here, and then we've got additional storage there. And right off the sink, we've actually got a dishwasher, which I'll show you. So that's a full-sized AEG dishwasher, very convenient. And then we've got our induction hob there with 5 heat points. And then you've got your back painted splashback, glass splashback, which means that the back of the glass is painted in this like metallic kind of, or sparkly, glittery grey effect. It's just really, really good attention to detail. And then you've got your extract fan in a touch, I think it's all touch screen, super modern. Love it, with the lights as well. And then your bank of your appliances as well. So you can kind of isolate that appliances and switch them off very easily from there. More storage under here, and then integrated cooker as well. Cooker, integrated ovens in the wall, double system. I love that. And then your fridge, freezer here, just glimpse quickly at the fridge, and then the freezer below it, as you can see. Awesome. So that is your kitchen, and it's not small because there's so much space in the middle as well. So what's off this mystery door, you're probably asking, is bonus space. This is your utility technically, and it has a door that takes you to the rear garden. So it's super convenient to take loads of washing out as well if you wanted to dry them outside. Your boiler can go here as well. And then underneath here, we've got storage. storage, and then there is an integrated appliance here as well. Let me show it to you. There you go. And the same quality in terms of the kitchen, worktop, quartz worktop, stainless steel sink, mixer tap, and then the shaker style cabinets is carried on from the kitchen into the space. And then you can close it all off. This is my favorite bit. Close it all off and then have peace and quiet in the kitchen whilst the dryer kind of spins. And that's it, guys. So this is the downstairs space. I love that even this little corner here, this little snug area, they've kind of staged it with a large comfortable sofa. You could definitely fit like a love seat here, a two-seater there. And then this brings you back to the main heart of the home, the center of the home, I should say, and the hallway. And that's the ground floor. But I can't wait to show you the first floor, the upstairs, as we say. So come with me and I'll show you the rest of the first floor. Now I'm going to show you the first room on this floor, which is over here. Wow, this is incredible, isn't it? So it's a double bed, as you can see. There's space either side of the bed for bedside tables, so that's a great box ticked. You've got a large window facing the front of the property and then a radiator underneath, and both of these are opening. That's great for ventilation. Kind of as I move around, you can see you've got the fixed wardrobes in there, and they're such beautiful quality. They've opted for like a sliding version here, but this is an upgrade, guys. But it's nice to know that the room accommodates the space for like a really nicely sized wardrobe. You've got a kind of like, I would say this is like a dressing area, makeup area over here, but it could be a study desk. But yeah, again, the room is spacious enough to have a large double bedside either side and then additional furniture. So let's go back to the hallway and I'm going to show you the next room, which is over here. So this is the family bathroom. Family bathroom is a 4-piece suite. I love the fact that they've gone with a separate shower and a large bathtub. And then obviously you've got your toilet in your sink as well. But by having that, obviously it's very versatile. You don't have to have the shower above the bathtub and the glass screen that opens up, you know, the arrangement. You've got your separate amenities. You've got a window facing the back, which is great for light and ventilation. And then I love this gorgeous tiling they've gone with all the way to half height with this brushed chrome edging strip. And there's a towel rail behind the door. And you can add a shaver socket if you need to. That's great. So let's come back to the hallway. Before we go to the next room, can we just take a few moments just to appreciate how beautiful this staircase is? Yes, it's done in a traditional style, but the actual formation of it means that as I'm stood here, I can talk to people downstairs. And it's just so connected. It's so airy. It kind of opens up the whole of the middle of the house up and creates like a semi-double height kind of feature space. It's definitely not your typical new build look. And I think Miller Homes have really nailed it by adding that there. And let's go to the next room. So this room is the guest room. You've got your wardrobe here, wardrobe space here. And doesn't this space just feel so like zen and peaceful? It is so lovely. I feel like I'm definitely going to take some design cues off the staging. You've got your window over here facing the rear garden. Yes, one side does open, which is great. And then you've got your double bed over here with a large headboard and bedside tables either side. And I just love these lights. I love the way it's been staged. I think I'll probably use the word stage so much in this tour. It is beautiful, great size. And then this bedroom, yes, it has its own ensuite. Incredible. So right in front of you, you've got your sink there, toilet, and then you've got a shower behind the door, which we'll show you in a second. And then you've got a window at the side, also going outside, and then a towel rail, a chrome towel rail. So let's come back out of the ensuite and show you the rest of the house, because there's more, guys. The next room is this one over here. This is the single bedroom, and as you can see, I love the imagination behind it. you know, this could easily be like a double bunk bed, but they've done it as a single bunk bed with like an activity area underneath. So yes, you can also maximize height as well in spaces, but you can see this being a room that a child or guests could grow into. You know, you could definitely fit a double bed if you absolutely wanted to in here, or a large, maybe a twin size bed, but definitely it's a single. You've got the window facing the rear garden, and you can take a sneak peek of the garage next door and the rest of the development. So let's keep moving. Through this mystery door is our hot water cylinder. You can see that's the Mega Flow ecosystem ready. And there's a little bit of storage around it. And guys, you know what these cupboards are like, but this is quite spacious. And yes, that is what's powering all your hot showers in this gorgeous home. The next room is this one over here. This room is another very spacious bedroom. As you can see, what I was talking about, if you push the bed up against the wall, you can definitely fit a double, no problem with a bedside. You've got a space here which could be an optional wardrobe or a study area, but you don't need to decide because they've actually shown you another space here where you could have a fitted wardrobe, and it's up to you whether you wanted to have just a double, whether you want to extend it further. But I think the arrangement they've gone with is very nice. You've got a window also facing the front of the property and a radiator again just right there, super convenient. And that is room number 4. And room number 5 is over here. Welcome to the primary bedroom. Let me walk all the way to the edge of the primary bedroom. It is a fantastic size. So number 1 point to note is that this is a super king size bed. We've established that. And the paneling behind the wall is just so gorgeous. Like, it's really, really stunning. You've got bedside tables with these huge oversized lamps, which are almost the size of me, either side, and still ample space for you to do whatever you want either side. I love that. And then you've got the window facing the front of the development again. You've got the radiator underneath. I love the kind of floor to ceiling curtains they've gone with. Very, very on trend. And then a little armchair moment over here. You could, if you wanted to, obviously have a dresser there, or like a study desk or something. And then this option, obviously they've gone with a mirror and a little console table. You could easily put a TV there if you're TV watchers. I love it. So let's keep moving. And then off the main bedroom area, you've got ample storage with these fitted wardrobes either side. They've got the sliding doors, beautiful high quality finished storage solutions. I absolutely love these. Obviously you can go with whatever kind of colors you want to go with. And then right at the end, you've got your ensuite. It's a 3-piece suite. We've got our chrome towel rail, heated toilet by ideal standard. You've got your sink there, and then I'll let you in so that you can see the shower there. A large shower at the end with a rain dance feature as well, and a handheld device. And then we've got a window facing the back garden again, which is great. So I hope you've enjoyed this tour. It's been great looking through the house. I've seen lots of little features, but obviously I may have missed some. If you saw anything that you think we missed, leave it in the comment below. But most of all, subscribe so you're notified when our next video goes live. And we'll see you then. All right, bye. Thank you to Miller Homes for inviting us round to tour this property.